All right, Vestas. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. We already know everything that needs to be known. Let me go ahead and take care of the algorithm. Let me go ahead and take care of the algorithm. Breaking news. You already know about 4 hours ago, it was officially named that Deshaun Watson was going to be the Cleveland Browns regular season starting quarterback. Uh huh. Surprise to some, surprise to none, okay? Hey, I already told you. I knew it. I didn't like it. I started reading Todd Monken's body language. I started reading between the lines, understanding between the lines, and I knew that something, we all knew that something was definitely wrong. But let me go ahead and take care of the algorithm. Deshaun Watson is officially the quarterback one. SHEDEUR Sanders is officially quarterback two. And based off the last press conference that Todd Monken did about an hour ago, he said that Deshaun Watson nor SHEDEUR Sanders will play in this upcoming Thursday preseason game 3 against the New England Patriots. Yes, if you have not watched that particular press conference that Todd Monken did today on August the 24th, he said that neither Deshaun or SHEDEUR will be playing this upcoming Thursday game, preseason 3. He did say we will get Dylan Gabriel and my other nephew and your other nephew, Taylor Green. All right. The Cleveland Browns quarterback picture is confirmed. Deshaun Watson is quarterback one. SHEDEUR Sanders is officially quarterback two, while Deshaun Watson sits at quarterback one. What does that mean for Deshaun Watson? The pressure will burst pipes. We will also examine Deshaun Watson's position atop the depth chart, and which Cleveland Browns decisions may reveal about the organization's short-term and long-term strategy. Now we got to consider all things, y'all. We got to consider all things. So welcome to Tony Talks, vested up, compelling sports edge. Go ahead and get your notes, your drink, and your vest. This is a quick breaking news lunch special. I know you already heard. But I want to start. Before we go over Todd Monken's press conference today, I want to remind you on what Deshaun Watson said with his chest after not talking to the media for over 3 entire years. Hold on, let me put this on mute. Hey, I said a long time ago last year, we do not have short-term memory over here at Tony Talks vested up. Yep. So Dylan and Taylor. Woo. We shall see. But let me go ahead and remind you what Deshaun Watson said with his chest on July the 11th. We're talking about 90 days ago, a little bit over 90 days. No. Let's say 75 days ago, because 90 days will be September. But let's go ahead and bring Deshaun Watson back to the stage. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick, because this is what Deshaun Watson said about 75 days ago. Oh, y'all, ironically, no. So 73 days ago. Wow, the timelines mirror the other side of the fence. But let's go ahead and see what Deshaun Watson say July the 11th. Come on with it. Hold on, let me turn this down right here.
Keep pushing forward. That's how life goes. Life is going to continue to go on. At the same time, I was able to grow and learn.
Deshaun, was there ever a thought, you talk about the ups and downs and give back, and get an opportunity to play this game?
No, never was the thought.
Did y'all hear what he said?
The last time we saw you on the field, you were rupturing.
This is important, and Tony talks about why this is important. This is why this is important. The information I'm going to bring up regarding the case regarding Brandon Sportsby, we know that gambling is part of the NFL, and you that. Whoa! What was I about to go into?
But outside of that, just keep pushing forward. That's how life goes. Life is going to continue to go on. So, yeah, it's been tough, but at the same time, you know, I was able to grow and learn.
DeShaun, was there ever a thought? I mean, you talk about never being able to get back, you know, and get an opportunity.
I was overseas at that time, so forgive the internet.
No, never was a thought.
Never was a thought.
The last time we saw.
Did y'all hear that? I know it was crazy. I was overseas at the time and the internet was totally different. But I told y'all, but it's okay. Like I said in this video here that I did 75 days ago, you know what? It was going to be easier. Actually, this is the easier path, believe it or not, for SHEDEUR Sanders to get on the field, because DeShaun Watson, he's only going to have what a lot of people. I know. I'm trying to get myself together. Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. Was I hopeful? Yes, I was definitely hopeful. I really was hopeful. I really was hopeful, especially after the play of the last preseason game. But hey, it is what it is. Todd Monken even said today that it was his decision. He said it was his decision and his decision alone. Let me go find it right here. And while Todd Monken is playing, I'm going to try to find the original video when DeShaun Watson said those words to us 75 days ago, 73 days ago, something around that. But y'all, I know y'all in here. Go ahead and put in the chat. How do you feel about this? Now, what Todd Monken also said, it was some other factors behind the scenes that he was not going to go into regarding the decision of DeShaun Watson. Now, he did say that. He said it was other factors that he was not going to discuss that went into the decision for DeShaun Watson. I don't know if people actually stayed around to hear that, but he kind of said that and he kind of skipped over and tried to rush over it. But hey, it is what it is. So yeah, Cleveland. Oh, Cleveland. No, where did I do this right here? Yeah, hold on. I want to show y'all this right here. So I don't know. I really don't know what the ticket sales were before the announcement, but y'all look at the ticket prices now. Look at the ticket prices now in Cleveland. Y'all, you mean to tell me I can sit here? Come on, refresh. Come on, refresh. I found a ticket on the fourth row behind the field goal for $65. There is so many tickets. Come on now. There is so many tickets for $10, $11, $13. Do you see this? Preseason game 2. Let's see. Maybe they have updated the ticket prices because the system is crashing for resales. Okay, hold on. But we saw so many tickets for $10, $11, $12, and behind the end zone for $65. Now, I don't know if that is the normal pricing for those type of games, but okay, let's see here. Let's see here. So $10. What did I do here? One second. Let's see the lowest price. So they updated it. Hold 1 second. Best seats. But do y'all see this right here? Initially, it was $10. So you know I'm not lying. So they have increased some of the prices. The lowest price, $26. Let me see if I did a screenshot, because I definitely don't like to lie to the investors. Hold on. Did I do a screenshot? Because I definitely was talking to someone. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all. Hey, did y'all? Okay, this was the best seat that I saw here. And what was the other one? Was this also 65? Okay, this was also 65. But do you see what I'm saying here? So you know I'm not lying. When I did this about a couple hours ago, this particular seat here, row 4 here, was behind the end zone for $65. And I should have captured all of those tickets I saw for $10. So, hey, maybe they think that now, ain't nobody gonna buy no tickets for Dylan Gabriel. But anyway, if you're just coming into the room, Todd Monken in his latest press conference today said that nor Deshaun Watson nor SHEDEUR Sanders will play this upcoming Thursday. Okay, so that means that I actually get to see a lot from our other nephew, Taylor Green. But still, all of these right here. Oh, hey, go. See, y'all know I ain't lying. $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10. Look at all these $10. $10, $10, $10, $10, $10. Y'all, $10, $10. Do y'all see $10, $10? Do you see this? Do you $11? See, I told you I was in line. $11, $11, $11. We even got some $12 in there too. Now, just watch the number 12 pop up. $11, $11, $12, $12. Stay the course, Tony. Stay the course. Stay the course, y'all. Now I feel a little bit better. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull up Todd Monken. When Todd Monken said with his chest, he said it was my decision. He said it was my decision regarding the quarterback competition. He also said that he met with DESHAUN first this morning, and then he met with SHEDEUR Sanders second, and he said he wants us to believe. Now, according to Todd Monken, he said that when he brought the news to SHEDEUR Sanders was okay with everything. Deshaun Watson had a press conference too? Okay, hold on. Todd Monken. Yep, here you go. So we get to see both of them, huh? Hold on. What y'all saying in the comments, boy? What are y'all saying in the comments? Yeah. Justine, Donna C. Dylan and Taylor, yes, Thursday. No more SHEDEUR, or Watson on Thursday. Well, now Watson got PR to write an apology letter. Oh, he definitely got to apologize to the fans, and maybe that's what he's about to do. Matter of fact, let's go see. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's go see exactly what he has to say first. Hold on. Hey, how you doing, Dexter? They said they were going to boo Monken and Watson at the Jacksonville game. I'm trying to tell you, too. As one best to remind me, when Deshaun Watson said that, hey, he's going to play all the away games, she laughed and said, well, Watts don't know that SHEDEUR Sanders got fans all over the place, Cleveland Browns fans all over the place. He think that he only go get booed at home. Shout out to Justine. Hey, Slim, how you doing, Slim? I think Todd tanked the team. He's guaranteed to have a job, man. Don't forget, I showed you them tens. I showed that $10, $10, $12, $10. I guess the 65 is okay, huh? The stadium is going to be empty like it was Trump rally. God dang, don't you mention him in this chat. I got to call you too. Don't mention him in this chat. Let me tell you one thing. $10 tickets. Get them while they hot. Todd Monken knows Deshaun is... You should have heard some of the stuff that he said. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's official. SHEDEUR Sanders is quarterback, too. It's official. Hold on. It's official. Matter of fact, let me play Todd first. Todd said it was his choice. Let me play Todd Monken first.
Everybody's really in tight today. Pretty big crowd today. All right. Fire away. What's new?
Did y'all hear the first question? The first question, they said, why? There's somebody in the background. They muffled. They said, why?
Fire away.
Why?
What's new?
Why?
So the word is out that Deshaun, explain your decision.
Deshaun is going to start against Jacksonville. Took in the full body of work over the course of off-season to training camp to the games, the joint practice, and ultimately felt like to start the season on the road, Deshaun gave us the best chance to move the ball and score points. I mean, that's really what it's about. And felt that way going in the last game, but wasn't sure. And after we talked as a staff and after we re-looked at everything, we're going to go that direction.
Is this a week-by-week thing? Or
No, we're not anticipating this being a week-by-week thing. Again, I think SHEDEUR has done a great job, come a long ways. And we're excited about his future. But this is not a week-to-week decision.
Was it hard making that decision between Watson and Sanders?
For sure. I mean, any decision where it's so close, right? Both guys competing their rear ends off. I mean, it is a hard decision, right? I mean, it's not a hard decision to start Jared Verse at defensive end, right? That's easy, right? That's what we're paid to do, try to put the best players on the field that give us the best chance to score points and move the ball.
Is this a decision that feels like maybe you're flexible with changing if things don't go the way that maybe you anticipate early?
I don't anticipate that being the case, but that's what we do. This isn't that question is not a quarterback question. It is everybody's position, right? Every single week we have to prove it, right? That's what we do. As pros, we have to prove it every week. It doesn't matter what position. Ultimately, we expect him to play well or we wouldn't be starting him.
It feels like with
Did y'all hear this right here? So basically they're saying that Deshaun Watson, for what they've seen for the last 6 months, 5 months, Deshaun Watson beat out SHEDEUR Sanders in the quarterback competition. Basically, that's what Todd Monken is telling us, that with everything we've seen, and I told y'all, you shouldn't have got distracted by that tracker. And we already know that tracker was not completely accurate. Todd Monken is basically said that Deshaun Watson is better than SHEDEUR Sanders in any capacity.
is there something that Deshaun did specifically to separate himself from SHEDEUR?
He's going to say no.
I wouldn't say anything specific. I would not say that. Again, just on the road, operation, right? Our ability to function. And again, it was close. I mean, like I said, I feel really good about both quarterbacks. I do.
So if it's that close, Todd, I think there's a line of thinking that says, why not go with the younger guy?
Right.
Might have a brighter future.
Right.
So I guess what was keeping SHEDEUR from getting this job? Did it come down to that operation?
Some of it was that. There's a number of things I'm not going to get into, but ultimately we felt over the course of training camp and the off season that he was ahead of SHEDEUR. SHEDEUR's closed that gap, I mean, for sure. And that's a credit to him. And we look forward to, again, SHEDEUR continuing to grow as a player. But ultimately, we're about week one. That's all it's about, is week one. Putting our best foot forward over the next 3 weeks. As I said the other day, we're only halfway through training camp. Still have this week, got next week, got the whole game prep for Jacksonville. We really haven't game planned anybody in the preseason. So our ability to game plan and get ready for Jacksonville, I'm looking forward to it.
When you talk about on the road, do you mean the challenges a road game presents, or
100%.
being away from the home fan?
No, I mean, what a challenge is of being on the road. I'm just worried about the first game. I mean, it's really about being on the road, operation, silent cadence, right? Opening the season. Just felt like that was the right way to go. And that wasn't the only criteria. It was just a piece of it.
A piece. Okay.
Run away with this quarterback competition. It just felt like it was uneven throughout. What, for those that don't understand the football decision to start Deshaun, what are they missing that you?
He said it. He did. JW did say it.
Well, again, it's the day-to-day. What they're not seeing is the film. They're not in our building. So they're not going to know what we know. Now, you can see with your own eyes, right? You can forecast what you expect it to be, right? A number of those people weren't even at practice. So I don't really concern myself with what they really think. I know what we think and what we see every day in our building and our players and the momentum we have, and we're 100% behind Deshaun.
How much did you take into account the fact that the fan base really is not in Deshaun?
Watch what he's going to say about this.
Seem to love SHEDEUR. Did this come up in the discussions at all for you guys?
Absolutely not. Zero. There was nothing to do with that. I mean, ultimately, the fans want us to win. I mean, ultimately, put a good product on the field. That's really what they want. Okay. And so that's our job as coaches, why we're hired, to try and put the best product on the field. And when we don't, then I understand their frustration. But ultimately, they don't decide who plays. I mean, who would I be if I let someone outside of the building decide who plays?
Hey, okay, so he's adopted the mentality of Deshaun Watson, but hey, I'll let it play. You're right. We definitely don't decide who plays. We definitely don't decide who plays, but we definitely decide who gets our money and our attention. Okay, Todd. Okay, Todd. My lord, my lord, my lord. Let me play this right here.
From Saturday from DESHAUN wasn't going to factor into the decision. And I know you've talked about how important mental toughness is in quarterbacks. So looking at the entire body of work, what makes you confident that he has that part of it for you guys right now?
Well, I said it yesterday, like he bleeds like we bleed. 22 months of working to get back, giving himself another opportunity for the Browns. Okay. So that I respect. And
let me pause. I don't have no respect for Deshaun Watson because he worked himself back for 22 months. That's what you're supposed to did. I have more respect for SHEDEUR Sanders. When he got here, he was drafted 5th round, 144. Look at all of the work that SHEDEUR Sanders have did to prove himself. Remember how everybody said SHEDEUR Sanders has to prove himself? Now, come on. We got to give SHEDEUR Sanders some credit, Todd, because SHEDEUR never went home. So now I really wish that SHEDEUR Sanders would have took a little bit more time off for himself, enjoy life a little bit. But he spent this whole entire off season in Berea in Cleveland, basically for, I'm going to say for self-improvement. I'm pretty sure, but I don't think if he knew this, if he could have saw the future, I don't think SHEDEUR Sanders, he still would have been SHEDEUR, but he still would have enjoyed life a little bit more. Do y'all remember the whole entire offseason? He only saw his family like 1 or 2 times. While Dylan Gabriel out there in La La Land, Deshaun Watson out there in La La Land, SHEDEUR Sanders just standing around the whole entire campus to prove to management, leadership, even the Cleveland media that he was the one that deserved the right to be the franchise quarterback. And even with playing with 3s and 4s in both games, he still prevailed and say, hey, I'm the better quarterback. But hey, that's why I don't like when Andrew Berry went on, what was that show, Debo and Joe, when he lied and said the salary, the contract did not play a factor into this. Yes, it did. And this quarterback competition for the second year in a row, the SHEDEUR Sanders fan base, once again, we have been duped in believing it was a competition. Because if it really was a competition and they actually evaluated all the metrics and standards for each quarterback, SHEDEUR Sanders won this weeks ago. I want to play the part to when he said that SHEDEUR Sanders was happy. And then I'm going to go to the Deshaun Watson interview that I have not seen. And then I'm going to let y'all go, Vestas. But I just wanted to bring you this breaking news. It is official. Deshaun Watson is quarterback 1. SHEDEUR Sanders is quarterback 2.
Sure. Was he hurt? Yes. But I also said yesterday, okay, I don't like being booed either. I don't like when we jump off sides 3 times at the end of the game. Okay. But we earned that. Right? We earn
how you doing?
Our respect by how we play. We earn our fans.
We just hate the lies.
In terms of appreciation of the product we put on the field. And that's our job.
On a decision.
So
I agree.
On one side, I 100%
we put the best product,
understand
right,
where Deshaun is coming from. But ultimately, we're pros.
Thank you.
We got to put on a good product and we got to play. You got to pull your big boy pants up and let's go play.
Todd,
still sound like they was babying Deshaun Watson.
What was the conversation kind of like with him about the decision, and what was kind of your message to him?
Oh, he was awesome. I mean, you talk about somebody that really understands the long game.
Now he's talking about SHEDEUR.
That really, I think, has come to.
So let me rewind this a little bit because the question is about how basically SHEDEUR. Question regarding SHEDEUR.
Really understands the long.
About how SHEDEUR has gotten better as the offseason's kind of gone on. What was the conversation kind of like with him about the decision, and what was kind of your message to him?
Oh, he was awesome. I mean, you talk about somebody that really understands the long game. That really, I think, has come to understand the long game, right? What are we really in this for? What am I in it for? to have the Browns be an organization that people aspire to be, right? The long game, right? Where do we want to be in the long term, right? Whatever that, and he understands that as well as a quarterback, right? Where he was at, where he's at now, where he wants to get to. That is what's so awesome about SHEDEUR understanding that. Really, he does. We met this morning for a good long time, and all he had was a smile on his face because he understands what really is in front of him, not really a short-term, maybe long-term decision. I mean, this is like a player, like he's going to work his butt off to get better, and he has already.
Can you say, did you inform the quarterback privately or as a team?
Oh, it was privately. I met with DESHAUN, and then I met with
and not the team.
Address the team?
I did not.
He has not addressed the team. He did not address the team.
With SHEDEUR, obviously DESHAUN's going to get the lion's share of the practice reps as you.
Oh, y'all watch what he's about to say regarding the first team reps. Watch this, what he's about to say about the first team reps.
You worked for the season. How do you work to get SHEDEUR reps in practice
Watch
so that
this.
he can
Watch
continue
this.
his own development, in case,
Well, that's a great point. I mean, we do have another, we have this week, a couple of days. We have a few days next week where we're still Browns on Browns.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll turn our focus the back end of next week and the following week on Jacksonville. So we still have reps where we're running our offense, right? So that's where he'll get the development. The hardest part is, you are exactly right. Once we get into game week, DESHAUN takes all the ones. So he's going to have to do a great job in individual, film study, and then when he gets opportunities to go against the defense, again, people run a lot of the same concepts, right?
So you mean to tell me at least last year, Dylan Gabriel, he got some of the ones when Joe Flacco was there. But this year, now that Deshaun Watson is quarterback one, SHEDEUR will not get any of the ones. Todd Monken basically said he got to do it independently. Hold on, let me back this up. He got to do it independently. Even Dylan Gabriel got some reps with the ones last year.
They run flood concepts. That's no different where we're running our offense, right? So that's where he'll get the development. The hardest part is, you are exactly right. Once we get into game week, DESHAUN takes all the ones. So he's going to have to do a great job in individual, film study, and then when he gets opportunities to go against the defense, again, people run a lot of the same concepts, right? People run four verts, they run curl flat, they run flood concepts. That's no different what we run. So how are you going to play that out in your mind?
We already know this. So everything I'm about to echo, we already know this. Even though Deshaun Watson is officially the quarterback one, you still have to give your backup some reps just in case. And we know that Deshaun Watson's going to go down. So once again, SHEDEUR will not be building chemistry with all of the first team tight ends and wide receivers. And now you mean to tell me that the O-line is going to say, oh, that's the first time we heard SHEDEUR Sanders' cadence? Of course, I'm being facetious, but, oh, the first time we heard SHEDEUR cadence is when he got into the game. Well, what's the difference between this and the Baltimore Raven game when SHEDEUR Sanders got in there last year? Now, of course, it's better. SHEDEUR Sanders not coming in cold as quarterback 4, but still, it's the same thing. And SHEDEUR whooped the hell out of Deshaun Watson. Good gracious.
It was at the moment. We all have those moments, okay? And we're going to see moving forward. I have gotten no indication over the 6 months that I've been here that he doesn't have the ability to bounce back as a player and compete as rear end. I have no indication of that.
Todd, when we talk about SHEDEUR Sanders and we talk about him coming up the learning curve and figuring out cadences and getting in and out of the huddle and those.
What's up, Mel?
Sometimes people misinterpret it, I think, as that we're saying or you're saying that he doesn't have the capacity to learn all that stuff. What do you say about how, maybe how far he's come or his ability to learn and pick all that up?
The long game. Well,
that's not true. It's just the understanding of how important it is to the collective group, the other 10. He is the epicenter of our communication. Then the center is. So the understanding of they're there listening to you, right? Being crisp, concise, on point, right? Once you get into the huddle, I've got this, I'm in charge. That's us as well as coaches, right?
Mhm.
How do we get that out of players? Anything that we do, be it a quarterback, be it another player, it's our job
Another
as
fit
coaches
quarterback.
to maximize their measurable skill set. That is a we thing, not a me thing, not an individual thing. So we're all in that together. He is certainly more than capable of that. And I saw today he was even better.
But Shedeur don't. But
Settle
Shedeur.
on this quarterback decision. How much effort has to go into turning 4 quarterbacks into 3 for the roster?
Well, we're going to get a chance to see it Thursday night. I'm excited for Dylan and see Talon. You know, we went through the first couple
Oh
of
wait, hold on,
tonight.
y'all.
I'm excited for
Hold
Dylan
on.
and
Did
see
y'all catch
Talon.
that right there? Do y'all see that right there? If y'all didn't catch it, I'm gonna play this again. But basically, one of the news analysts asked him, how are you going to turn 4 quarterbacks into 3? And then Todd Monken said, well, we're about to see that Thursday. So this is why we're not going to see Shedeur Sanders or Deshaun Watson, because that means Dylan Gabriel and Taylor Green is about to battle for the last slot on the team. Let me back that up a little bit. It's about to be a battle Thursday.
Settle on this quarterback decision. How much effort has to go into turning 4 quarterbacks into 3 for the roster?
Well, we're going to get a chance to see it Thursday night. I'm excited for Dylan and see Talon. You know, we went through the first couple of games, the way we went about it. Talon did a great job over the course of time with limited reps and going against the Bills, really executing our offense at a high level. So I'm excited to get him out there and see him play.
Neither Deshaun or Shedeur on Thursday night?
They will not play Thursday night, either one of them.
Taylor and Deshaun. I'm going to say Taylor and Dylan. Hey, Taylor and Dylan. Hey, I know it's a lunch break. Let me get to the second one. Taylor and Dylan all this Thursday. Oh, this is about to be good. Hold on. Let me go. What is press conference here? This just happened. I haven't seen it. It's only 11 minutes. I'm going to go over this here. I'm going to continue to read your comments. And hey, then I'm going to let you go because I know everybody on lunch. I'm on lunch. But let's go, Deshaun.
You know,
let's see here.
Everyone ready? Good. First off, I want to address the comments from Saturday after the game.
I knew it. Time to clean up.
You know, I think just, human nature, just myself being very emotional, putting a lot of time these last 2 years to, get back and, spend time in this facility, in the city, meeting a lot of different people in the community. I thought I was going to get, a little different response. But I think my emotions got the best of me.
Right.
And I wasn't
damage
my
control.
Comments wasn't intending to go at any of the fans around in the city. Because there's been a lot of great fans that have been supporting me. And I know the frustration this organization have put, a lot of investment in coming, to get me back in 22. And things haven't been going the right direction that we thought it was. A lot of injuries. A lot of time off and not putting the best football and my foot forward. So, again, just, I understand the frustration. I understand everything that kind of goes into that, and moving forward, I just want to focus on football, making sure that, I'm putting the best product out there, having the best ability, because I thrive off the energy. I thrive off the energy of the fans. I thrive off the energy of the community. I thrive off all that stuff. I think looking back in my history at Clemson and, previous at the Houston organization. I was a big community guy, big city guy, big fan guy, during the game. So, again, my emotions got the best of me. I'm human. I take full responsibility of that. And, just moving forward, I want to make sure that I put the best product for the team, for the organization, and for the city so we can put a lot of wins and make sure that I celebrate and put Cleveland on the map, and that's why I put the helmet on my head and I put the uniform on my body is to go out there and make sure I put my best foot forward. And that was one of the reasons why I chose this city, is to come and have a lot of wins with this community, with this city, and make sure that we, on the right track so we can have a lot of, celebrations and a lot of excitement to go each and every Sunday. So again, moving forward, I just want to make sure that, I can give the city something to, think about, in the first 2 games. And, when we come back home, that we have something to cheer about and we can celebrate and, go do what we want to do. And that's achieve the ultimate goal and go win and, be a champion.
So what is your reaction to being named the starter?
It's great. You know, like I mentioned before, you know, this is what I've been working for 2 years, is to be able to show that, you know, I'm capable of being a starter for one of the 32 organizations in this league. And, you know, today was a assignment. I had no idea until I walked into the building and I talked with
You
Coach
know
Monk.
you lying.
And,
I know
yeah,
you
it
lying.
was-
Now,
it
no,
was-
no, we ain't gonna play no more of this right here. Now you know he lying, because what he told us in June. What did he tell us in June? He said, "Oh, I know I'm gonna start. Oh, DESHAUN Watson." You know what? You know what this did? This is pissed. You know, let me watch my language. This upsets me because SHEDEUR said the only reason we're talking about the Browns is because SHEDEUR Sanders is there. SHEDEUR Sanders is like he primed up the Browns. He gave them a name. He gave them recognition. He put it back out there in the algorithm. And now SHEDEUR Sanders have worked very hard for 2 years, quarterback 4, now quarterback 2, to build this franchise up to a name that people is proud of. And then DESHAUN Watson, in the 11th hour, he decided to say, you know what? I know you did the work, young man. I know you did the work, King. But guess what? I'm still here, and I'm finna snatch it from you. You know what? Let me play this. I'm trying to get my mind together.
And the hope that the things that didn't go right for you Saturday, once you get in regular season game action starting week 1, they'll start to go right for you.
Because I have an organization and a team, you know, walking in the building today that has, you know, 110% support. And I think that goes a long way. And knowing that I have teammates in the locker room that support me, knowing that I have a coaching staff that support me, knowing that I have an organization that support me, you know, all the other stuff got to take care of itself on the field. And now it's my job to be able to show that, you know, I'm capable of putting points on the board and getting W's. And I think that, you know, if we can do that, then I can earn the respect and loyalty to the rest of the fan base. And that's what I got to do. Because again, you know, it was a big investment, and we haven't got the you know, product out of that investment just so far. And I have another shot, I have another chance. So I want to make sure I take full responsibility of this opportunity.
DESHAUN, off of that.
That SHEDEUR Sanders built him. SHEDEUR Sanders built this opportunity from him. I'm still looking for this video.
Kind of goes away. For you, are you prepared though for the reaction if there are those highs and lows, those bumps in the roads early?
Am I prepared? I don't think you ever can really be prepared for that. But I think the best thing I can do is just, you know, give my full ability. And that's, you know, being the best player I can possibly be, being the best leader I can possibly be, and showcasing that I can, you know, go out there and produce. And, you know, and after that, you got to let the chips fall how they play. And then, you know, we'll see when we get to that moment.
DESHAUN, those comments in the post game, the first time you commented about what happened when you were hurt.
Man, go so now.
Yeah, I mean, again, that was, you know, I'm not a big talker anyway. So I think, you know, people around, people that knows me, and people around the organization.
DESHAUN Watson, we still ain't coming to see you. I'm sorry, we still ain't coming to see you. SHEDEUR, like I hope y'all get what I'm saying. SHEDEUR Sanders is the only reason that we even care what the Browns have been doing for this 2 years. And DESHAUN Watson, he saw this as an opportunity to platform, to launch pad ahead of SHEDEUR Sanders. He let SHEDEUR Sanders did all the work, make the Browns a name that everybody wanted to be associated with it. And then he inject himself in front of SHEDEUR Sanders. Whatever relationships he got behind the scenes, that's what he used. And he think that since SHEDEUR Sanders still got the fans' attention, that he will make us like him. I wish y'all. Let me go. Hold on. I'm still finding for this clip. Hold on. I'm almost there.
Leader, and that, you know, I want to lean on the fan base to be able to showcase and bring that energy to that stadium downtown. Yeah, it's been a little difficult, but at the same time,
he want to lean on the fan base.
To be able to earn that.
How are you going to handle it if the fans go again?
He wants to lean on the fan base.
They're probably
to make him better.
After your comment, so how are you going to handle if that happens again?
I got to just focus on playing football, man. Just focus on playing good football. And, you know, if we win and playing good football, then we have to take care of itself. And then I think everything else is going to work out how it's supposed to work out.
Football, where do you think your game is right now?
Man, the only reason this man is even getting attention is because SHEDEUR Sanders is in the building, y'all. I found the clip. Hold on. I found the clip. Give me 1 second. Is this it? Hold on. What did he say? What did he say months ago?
Every day, and so that's all I'm focused on is just being able to keep pushing forward and keep stepping forward. And if I keep, stepping forward and standing, 10 toes down, then I'll be good.
I know you said that you didn't have any doubts in your mind that you worried about never playing again, but I guess were there any doubts about if you would get another chance at Cleveland to be the starting quarterback?
No, and that's just from internal conversations.
Did y'all hear this? Hold on. And Andrew Berry and Todd Monken and him on the screen, he think that we don't forgot the conversation. Hold on, let me turn down this music. I want y'all to hear exactly what he said. Hold on. This came from around that July the 11th, July the 10th. No. June the 10th, June the 11th time frame. Okay. Now listen to this right here. Listen to what he said. Come on with it. Let me see. Open up.
Since this is last year contract.
Now listen.
Every day, and so that's all I'm focused on is just being able to keep pushing forward and keep stepping forward. And if I keep, stepping forward and standing 10 toes down, then I'll be good.
I know you said that you didn't have any doubts in your mind that you worried about never playing again, but I guess were there any doubts about if you would get another chance at Cleveland to be the starting quarterback?
No. And that's just from internal conversations.
Did y'all hear that?
Since this is last year contract.
Did y'all hear that? Or do I need to play it again? He says no, he has no doubts that he will not be the starting quarterback. And he said this in June the 11th. And Andrew Berry, Todd Monken, and even Deshaun Watson himself want us to think that this was a true quarterback competition. I told y'all back then, don't worry about that tracker. I told you, don't worry about this tracker. Now, I've already said when he made this comment here, I remember when I upset some of my investors. I said, y'all, did y'all hear what he just said? I said, y'all ain't catch what he said. I said, hey, it ain't no quarterback competition. He's going to start. I had some investors get upset with me in the chats. I said, he's telling you he's had conversations with people in the background. Hold on, I'm going to download this. I'm going to download this right here. I'm about to download this right here because I want y'all to see it. I want y'all to hear it come out of his own mouth. Hold on, let me get this right here. But Deshaun said this since the 11th of June.
Saturday's performance, you go back to Chicago, you played solid there. Is there a certain frustration that, you have this good first performance and then not being able to kind of stack another quality performance on top of it? How much frustration is there maybe there as well, just to not build off of what you did in Chicago?
I wouldn't say necessarily frustration. I think that's what the preseason is for. That's what practice is for. Is building, and we're in with different guys, different different type of style of defenses, and different times of the game. So I watch the tape and I grow from it. I don't think it's a frustration thing. I think it's an opportunity for us to get better.
That joker know he stole this from SHEDEUR. This joker know he stole this competition from SHEDEUR, and he up here beating his chest. This joker is up here beating his chest. He know he stole this competition. This is a different man, a different caliber, a different persona from 2 days ago, when he was throwing those dirt balls. Do y'all see? This man know he stole this thing from SHEDEUR because of his connections behind the scenes. We shall see. We shall see. He know he stole. Let me see here. Let me see if SHEDEUR. I want to hear from SHEDEUR. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to y'all comments because I want to see if SHEDEUR Sanders have done. Y'all, what if SHEDEUR Sanders didn't even get an opportunity to come to the podium today to express his, announcement for QB1? What if we will not see from SHEDEUR Sanders no more on the podium, y'all? Because guess what? He played game one. Deshaun Watson played game one. We're not going to see SHEDEUR on the podium. He played game two. We're not going to see SHEDEUR Sanders on the podium after the game because, hey, they only going to interview the quarterback. Deshaun Watson starting to look like one of the biggest rats ever. SHEDEUR Sanders uncleaned up all the stink and the grime and the messiness off of the Cleveland Browns. And Deshaun Watson took that opportunity because you know what? He saw SHEDEUR Sanders' kindness and naivete as, oh, I can make him a sucker. I hate to say it. Ain't no way. You know what? Let me go to the comment. Y'all, the fan base are pissed. I didn't realize how pissed people. Listen. You know what? It's not like I said. I still would like Deshaun Watson to start over SHEDEUR. They should have just said that. Don't lie to the fans. Where like Kevin Stefanski, it's a quarterback competition. It was not a quarterback competition. It was not a quarterback competition. We said this weeks ago. Just go ahead and announce Deshaun Watson. When I saw that interview, I said, just go ahead and announce Deshaun Watson. Just announce it. But this whole entire time, but no one should be surprised by this development. Hey, I'm not surprised. But Deshaun Watson, his arrogance, Todd Monken said, he said two different things yesterday and today. He said that he's the one that makes the determination, but yet it was other factors behind the scenes that played into it that he said he wasn't going to get into this. Just say, Todd, it was not your decision, but hey, Todd wanted this here. Todd wanted this. He wanted this smoke. He wanted this violet. He wanted all this. Todd wanted this. I feel horrible for SHEDEUR. I'm starting to hate these folks. Man, of course, SHEDEUR Sanders is going to smile in front of Todd Monken's face. But, you better get Lawrence, you better get out of here with that blah, blah, blah. Well, if you know what we're talking about, you can't comprehend then. So if you can't comprehend what the topic is about, let me send your blah, blah, blah ass out this room. I don't have time for this right here. No, Nick Chubb either was a big loss. Yeah, they didn't. I'm surprised they didn't bring him back. Watson is making $60 million this year when they aren't sitting him to make that much. They already losing. They are already losing. The ticket prices for Thursday is $10, $10. Anybody in Cleveland, if you want to go to the last preseason game to see Dylan Gabriel out, and I would definitely go pay $10 to go see Taylor. But Taylor definitely, and Todd Monken basically said that this game here will determine who is the quarterback 3 position. And I'm pretty sure Taylor Green is going to whoop the out of Dylan Gabriel. Chuck was already in Houston. They lost him last year, and he just recently retired. They can't risk putting SHEDEUR on the field against. It would make them look dumber. You caught that too. Oh, you snake. He's definitely not a leader. He was lying. Stay on Instagram. Jerry Judy. Y'all remember when Jerry Judy did this? Jerry Judy. Hey, y'all, all we got to do is sit back and just chill. Don't worry, y'all. It's the seniority things. But that's the thing. They should have just said that instead of lying and saying, well, we already knew in the quarterback competition. When they start snatching all the ones. So how do y'all feel about Todd? Let me see here. I'll let y'all go after this. But how do y'all feel about this? And this is a serious question. How do y'all feel about Todd Monken saying that Deshaun Watson would get all the ones, even in the regular season? All the ones. So SHEDEUR would not even get ones in practice as backup quarterback. What? What? Talking about he didn't be on social media lies. He ain't got no choice but to win because the fans are going to eat him up. Oh, yeah, it's over now. And believe it or not, he's smiling now, and he don't apologize to the fan base, right? But that pressure, that mental pressure, oh, it's been on him now because everybody definitely is going to lock into all of the games. I'm not saying us, but I'm just saying everybody now is going to be, they're calling Cleveland Browns the clowns for sure. The fans already saw all the comments online. The Cleveland Browns is still being the Cleveland Browns, but now everybody is definitely going to start watching the games to say, Browns, you did this to yourself. I can't wait to the big channels. Ocho Cinco, Shannon Sharp, Nightcap, Cam Newton, everybody that add up the show. Oh, I'm going to love to see this. Winning Q is Aldo. Hey, they already ate him up in the comments. Facts. If he wins, he will all be forgiven. Okay. Him and his wife be on Instagram. What's up, Michelle? Long time, Michelle. Long time. Did y'all see they at Monking Up too? Oh, I got to go back to those comments. If the Browns make playoffs, then we have a different conversation. Facts. I want to see it. Oh, I tell you what, we would definitely be having a different conversation. We would definitely be having a conversation. First of all, if he gets that far. Second of all, he hasn't played not even a full season in 6 years. So we definitely be having that conversation. We'll also be having that conversation. It's because a lot of people said, in order for Deshaun Watson to get another contract renewed or a different contract with the Cleveland Browns, he would have to take them to the promised land, to the playoffs and the Super Bowl. But let's just say, according to you, if he gets the Browns to the playoffs, well, so where's that going to leave SHEDEUR Sanders next year? Do we have to sit around again next year? But we shoot. But make sure you stay subscribed now, because we're going to have that conversation if Deshaun Watson goes to the playoffs, right? I still say they have a better chance to go to the playoffs with SHEDEUR than I almost said Dylan Gabriel, Deshaun Watson, okay? Yeah, sorry, Donna. No, I don't think it's going to be that easy. I know it ain't going to be that easy. So you didn't see how he mentally broke down in the first game with the ones. In the second quarter, he was mentally losing it and losing focus because he was watching the pressure. Oh my God. It was so many quarterbacks, ex-quarterbacks, cornerbacks. They said, we saw Deshaun Watson break down mentally in the second quarter. But hey, if the Browns want to go ahead and be 0-1, 0-2, 0-3, 0-4, and I'm trying to tell you, when they put SHEDEUR Sanders in, they better not be no 0-0, because then everybody's going to put that pressure. Like last year, when are we going to win? When is the Browns going to win? When is the Browns going to win? When they put SHEDEUR Sanders in, even now, people give SHEDEUR Sanders all 12 of those losses last year when he only played half of the season. Man, please. He about to egg this up. I've never seen a situation where winning doesn't smooth things over. We shall see. We don't have faith in the Browns big dogs. At least I don't. This looks like they want to tank some more. Internet conversation, we heard it. Big dog. So you did hear it? You heard it. Okay. That's what I was trying to download. Hold on a second. That's what I wanted to download here. I wanted to download. But hey, it is what it is. Deshaun Watson is officially the quarterback one. Quarterback one. Deshaun Watson is quarterback one. Okay, Brown, you have made your decision. All I'm going to say is stand on your decision and don't put all this extra pressure on SHEDEUR Sanders when you're 0-1, 0-2, 0-3, 0-4. Don't put that pressure on SHEDEUR to get your first win of the season, because the first two games, the Jaguar and Tampa Bay, and then you coming back for the Carolina Panthers at home. Who? It seemed like the Carolina Panthers becoming a very well-oiled machine, and that'll be 0-3. And then after that, who was that? Who was after that? The Baltimore Ravens. Man, that seemed like that's an 0-4. But we shall see. We shall see. Man, they did it to themselves. Oh, let me go in and download, put this right here. And then I'm going to let y'all go. But I wanted to show y'all that I still had this. Let me turn off this music because I want y'all to hear every word. Every word. This was July the 11th of this year.
Every day. And so that's all I'm focused on, is just being able to keep pushing forward and keep stepping forward. And if I keep, stepping forward and standing, 10 toes down, then I'll be good.
Deshaun, I know you said that you didn't have any doubts in your mind that you worried about never playing again, but I guess were there any doubts about if you would get another chance in Cleveland to be the starting quarterback?
No. And that's just from internal conversations.
Have you thought about what you want to do? Since this is the last year of your contract, what do you want to be doing in 2027?
I don't know. I'm trying to play a full season.
He want to play a full season. Hold on. I want to play this again now.
Every day. And so that's all I'm focused on, is just being able to keep pushing forward and keep stepping forward. And if I keep stepping forward and standing, 10 toes down, then I'll be good.
Deshaun, I know you said that you didn't have any doubts in your mind that you worried about never playing again, but I guess were there any doubts about if you would get another chance in Cleveland to be the starting quarterback?
No, and that's just from internal conversations.
Have you thought about what you want to do since it is the last year of your contract? What do you want to be doing in 2027?
I don't know. I'm trying to play a full season.
We shall see, huh? That's definitely gonna be the new conversation if Deshaun Watson gets through a full year. If Deshaun Watson gets through a full year, so if he gets through a full year and takes them to the playoffs to get that far, are they going to give him another contract? But hey, we putting the cart before the horse. Right now, we just trying to see how SHEDEUR Sanders doing. We're trying to, I just want to see SHEDEUR get his demeanor. Todd Monken said he was smiling. It is what it is. I definitely want to see how Casey Concepcion, Boston, and all the other ones, Spencer Fanos, because I'm pretty sure we remember the draft. They were not jumping up and screaming and happy to come here and play with a Deshaun Watson. Y'all, this SHEDEUR Sanders built the house and Deshaun Watson took the keys. SHEDEUR Sanders built the house, got it all up, even got the letter for occupancy, and he came in and stole the keys and said, nah, man, this is my mansion. They'll kick SHEDEUR Sanders out the house that SHEDEUR has built. This is crazy. No, they will let Watson play through September if Browns. But that's what I'm saying. Why put all that Okay, let them dig themselves in the hole. But even everybody has said it's going to be hard to come back from a 0-0 start. Even Cam Newton says at minimum, Deshaun Watson better be at least a 2-2 at the week of game at the week 4 mark. Minimum. I think he even probably reduced it to a 1-3, but he said at a minimum, he said they're gonna take the job for him. Boy, ooh, I didn't even know. I stopped it right there on that smile. Because ain't no way you're gonna tell me Deshaun Watson is better. No, you right. When came out, I remember because what's her name? Gemini, Detroit Gemini, she contacted me on one of my posts, said, Tony, we need a 911. Y'all remember that live? So I get on live. I said, well, what's going on? What's his name? Wood. Let me see if I can pull that up. What's his name? Jane Wood. Jane Wood said the fans just better. They better. Did I get that? He said that the fans better just suck it up. He said the fans would just have to suck it up. I said, suck it up. Oh, okay. James Wood. So yeah, this is all James Woods. He told us what back then in April, you better suck it up. Oh, okay. We better suck it up. He said we better suck it up. Okay. JW fans, suck it up. And y'all know who he was talking to, right? He was talking to SHEDEUR Sanders fans. Okay. Suck it up. I wish I would have had that clip ready. Suck it up. If I don't find it, that's fine. Y'all know exactly what it was. You're gonna suck it up. I probably can't find it. I ain't gonna find it. I found it before Thursday. I would refuse to press today if I was SHEDEUR. This is crazy. Big dog, did you watch the practices? It was never a competition. Watson always had the big joker in his hand with this contract. Watson looked like crap in practice. Sure did. We shouldn't see SHEDEUR if he's not starting. Leave SHEDEUR alone. I want to see him just to make sure he's okay. I just want to make sure he's okay. No, Deshaun Watson didn't do this. Jimmy has him. Yeah. The money he's getting paid. It was never a competition. Monk Fansky, Donna, I know you go. Donna, I already know. Donna, you're right. It does not. Seniority and money does not lead to wins. Facts. Come on with it. He said the locker room would choose the quarterback, and then he said he would choose right. And then he also said the players. He said the players will choose who's quarterback 1, quarterback 2, in all the positions, but not this. Other mother's factors. I don't feel bad for SHEDEUR. He only knows, in an amount of time. Facts. Donna, that was never true. They lost him. Locker room. Locker room doesn't choose. If a player gels with the team better, man, Shedeur will keep grinding, and he will be twice as ready when the time comes. Facts. I just hate Andrew Berry lied, this Todd Muckingham lied. Oh, it wasn't about money. It wasn't about this. Oh, it's about the competition. Oh, it's about performance. No, it's not. There's no way Deshaun can win over the fans base. Well, that's the. Oh no, you was in here in the beginning. He apologized. He tried to do damage control. Hey, it's up to the Cleveland Browns fans that's locally. I want to hear vote 20. Vote 20 in. Shedeur knows. Hey, where is it? Shedeur knows he just got to keep working. He's in God's favor. Facts. Muckett has to say he made a decision, but I know he will not make the call. I like that. I can't stand none of them. They making this mess worse steady talking. I'm trying to tell you. What's up, Black Diamond? How you doing? Kind of pulled back from the show talking about it because everybody was fooled by this lying coach Stefanski part 2. They didn't want either quarterback. They're waiting on Manning. How you doing, Black Diamond? I enjoy you so much, Black Diamond. I understand. And you playing chess, not checkers. Remember, AB went to Harvard, long marathon, not a race. And they said, now, Todd Muckin did say, he talked to Shedeur Sanders, and Shedeur Sanders understood the long-term strategy. He said Shedeur Sanders was happy and smiles. So, hey, they're trying to tank. I hope the Bears knock her off the block. They have to win for sure now. Facts. What's up, Tony? How you doing, Dan Danny? How you doing? We have seen a travesty taking place. Man, these people are pissed. They're talking about protesting the games. The tickets are already what? $10? I wish I would have kept that up. The tickets, oh, here you go. $10. Here we go. $10. The games, look at the prices. $10, $12. Y'all see preseason game. It should be 3 Browns versus Patriots. This is Thursday at 8 o'clock. $10, $11, $11, $11, $10. What is $10? They get $10. So if you do want to go to the game, you got some $10. And if you want to sit here somewhere in this area on row 4, the tickets are going for $65. So if you are in the local Cleveland area, you have a chance to see Dylan Gabriel for $65. Now, my other nephew may play behind him in the second half, Taylor Green. Now, if I was there and I had my ticket, that's when I would enter into the stadium, right? Unless Shedeur Sanders is signing autographs before the games and doing halftime. But if you are in the Cleveland locals area, you can sit right in this area here where my mouse is for $65. Okay, but if not, you got $10. They trying to fill this up before this weekend. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you exactly what it is. I hope everybody know they blood. He's washed up. Buddha Browns, they need to trade him. Come on with it. The other Cleveland Brown content posted what the woman said he did in his massage set. They're going to blitz the hell out of Watson. Oh, the pressure. Now, you know what, Donna, we ain't going to tell the Browns. They said they watched the film. They said they understood. They gave him the benefit of the doubt because he was out there with threes. But Shedeur don't get the benefit of the doubt, even though he was out there with the threes. And Shedeur Sanders actually performed better with the threes. But hey, the Cleveland Browns said it is their decision. They're going to stand by. And they said DESHAUN Watson, we give them a better chance to win than Shedeur Sanders. So let's just see. I would love to see it. Winning will not cure. Will not cure it when you see Shedeur Sanders standing on the sideline. It will only remind the fans on how management screwed over the fan. And he's sitting right there. Did y'all go back and hear all of those people talking after Shedeur Sanders' stellar elite first half? Everybody, he looks like a veteran. Oh my God, this is elite. Everybody was giving Shedeur Sanders elite credit. Well, I'm having a deja vu again. And if you don't know, halftime, Shedeur Sanders' QRB rating before they factored in that interception was 146.5. Yes, you're hearing me right. in that first half, even though he had mostly 3s and 4s, his quarterback rating was 146.5 QRB rating. If you don't believe me, go ahead and Google it. SHEDEUR Sanders rating, halftime, 146.5. Google it. You'll see. I see the play coming. Derek is going to stank it up. Hey, how you doing, Peter? SHEDEUR will get them in the playoffs. They would hand the team back. They would no. We ain't gonna go that route now, Peter. No. That's what I just said about the house. SHEDEUR Sanders has built a new house for the Cleveland Browns, and they'll let DESHAUN Watson took the keys out of his hands. No, we ain't gonna play that crazy now. We ain't gonna play crazy. It's been used for publicity. Hey, how you doing, Nikki? I'm trying to hold it. I'm trying to hold it in. As a longtime Jet fan, this book is funny. The Jets are clown, but the Browns are the circus. Man, y'all coming in hitting hard, Michael. They're running here treating somebody below mid like a king. That's what I'm saying. SHEDEUR Sanders is the one that built this house. Forget about what the others got to say. Tony is one of the first live streamers on this. You go, Tony. Listen, I ain't trying to smile right now, Danny. I'm actually like maybe the third or the fourth or the fifth. Central Money Man was the first one. This morning. And the news came out about 9:30 this morning, y'all. Destin, what's going on? That's why going to come out of the woodwork to smear his image. They're going to have videos. But you're right. Hey, down to see. Hey, Amber. Hey, I want my crab legs, Peter. I want my crab legs and my drink. What's up, Tawana? I ain't got to you yet, but I see your name in here. What's going on? I'm ready to see SHEDEUR on another team. I can't take this. They want to play with SHEDEUR. He couldn't play 2 quarters. He definitely couldn't play 2 quarters. What's up, Tawana? Blue. I was with SHEDEUR Sanders yesterday for 8 hours and now part of his team. We called a headache game in the I don't want to laugh right now, Danny. I don't want to laugh. I said again, Tony, DESHAUN is playing with the house. SHEDEUR Sanders build facts. Man, SHEDEUR Sanders dust out the cobwebs, cleaned it up. SHEDEUR Sanders became like the master carpenter in the Cleveland Browns house and refurbished everything. Even got a new logo, got a new look, got a new feel, got a new energy, got new everything, new merchandise, got everybody feeling hot and great. Renovated everything, even the leadership. Kevin Stefanski is gone. And DESHAUN Watson was sitting back this whole time, just looking, waiting, jealous. Kevin is gone. You mean Andrew drafted this Arsenal for SHEDEUR? But hey, I got a clause in my contract where I can snatch this from this young rookie. And that's exactly what he did. Second-year veteran. I'm sorry. That's what he did. He got jealous. DESHAUN Watson got jealous. SHEDEUR Sanders rebuilt the whole entire Cleveland house, refurbished it with new furniture, everything. DESHAUN Watson got jealous, y'all. 6 years. And you come over here for 7 games. You played 7 games, and now everybody is proud to wear the white, the orange, and the brown. But only for SHEDEUR. He's not going to make 2 cams. The team would have gave up by the time. Oh my God. And see, that's another thing. Do y'all remember when SHEDEUR Sanders got in last year? Everybody was hurt. He didn't have nobody to play with. By that 7th game when he got out, all the tight end, he kind of had Harold Fannin, but then he got injured. Njoku was already injured. He didn't have no weapons. He didn't have no O-line. Lord have mercy. You damn right, sister. Those draft picks were not. Come on. Thank you. They think we crazy, but it's okay. They have picked their poison. Todd has said it. We gotta accept it, and we just gotta wait till SHEDEUR Sanders get out there. Got into freaking Amber. Amber, I said, you went live yesterday. No, I'm not interested. No, I'm not interested. Remember yesterday I was trying to hold my tongue, but I haven't said it in other lives. What if Deshaun Watson, what if some other people was involved and he decided to take the hit, and we just never know. We'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know. Hunter getting ready to get 3 interceptions. Watson. Oh, you know Travis Hunter is about to sniff this right. And to come back on Deshaun Watson, and guess what? The Cleveland Browns will deserve that. They will deserve that epic loss. And y'all, I have, as you know, you've been over here, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Yeah, it's been over 1 hour. I've been watching the last 2 games. I've count for each game. Do y'all know how many times in each preseason game Deshaun Watson has made throws over 10 yards? Only 2 times for both games. Only 2 times. Only 2 times for both games. So in the first game, he had first quarter, second quarter. He only made 2 throws over 10 yards. In the second game this past weekend, in the third quarter, he only threw the ball 2 times over 10 yards. Really, what is his arm go do? Birds of a feather fought together. Yep. You know the Epstein files, no integrity. God dang. Shedeur isn't tripping. He knows what's going. I got you. Time's going to come real soon. All day. JW said a player doesn't matter either. Yeah, they want the free Pete. God dang. Y'all done went crazy. What's up, Bless? It done happened, Bless. It's official. Peter, watch the Victor start. Ooh, Donna. Talk about a distraction. They said Shedeur Sanders was a distraction. Now, you know what? Tomorrow, I may go in and peek in on that 4-letter show. I need to see how they're going to respond to Deshaun Watson. Ooh. Talk about a distraction. They probably had to sign an NDA, probably when they settled. Yeah, could be. They baited Shedeur talking about a loan team strategy. He could, you're right about that, Amber. Todd lies. He can't tell. Right. After this right here, you know what I'm saying? I always said from the beginning when he got chosen as a coach, a lot of people, they sniffed it out then. But I said, you know what? I'm going to let Todd show me who he is. And it's confirmed. Todd is exactly that cheap price. Todd is exactly who others saw. But I like to give people, hey, you got to show me who you is. F the game, no Shedeur, no spun spit. Facts. Camelo fans don't buy them tickets to see not the $10. I buy myself out of the cheap contract. You right. Now you right. Because Shedeur Sanders, what? He only got this year. So his contract was only what, 5.6? We're talking about Shedeur Sanders, what, $3 million? I know he got that. Oh, yeah, it would be a good time to get an autograph. You right. Because he ain't playing. $10. Stop. Most people are saying it's not Monkey's choice. But Monkey said it was his choice. He said it out of his mouth. He said, it's my choice. So guess what? I'm going to put it on him. He said Deshaun Watson is his choice. It's his choice. Todd played himself so bad yesterday and today. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly who I was trying to think of. David Carr did say that about Deshaun Watson, and Shedeur looked like the veteran. That's why I said no way Watson is better. Some of in the chat room says Shedeur fans cost him job. Oh, get out of here. How we call Shedeur Sanders his job when we cheering for the Browns? Browns players are going to decide the quarterback. I started to think the dude dropped the pass for Shedeur on purpose. Oh, using him back blind be a big time. He only had been there for like 5 days, and I can't say, but who knows? Not this chart, but the other chat room. Oh, ESP Cleveland. Oh, okay. I believe that, but they always try to put stuff on us. What do? We supported. We sat back and chilled every time. Now they trying to put it. went in. Ooh, ESP women went on DESHAUN. Ooh. Yeah, you can still get those crab legs, Tony. I feel bad for the Cleveland fans, and the children really love SHEDEUR. Now they ask their parents, why isn't he playing? I'm sure the parents won't have an answer. I agree with you. I'm looking at on the side eye because he's trying to put it on the coach. Watson has to go. Jealous of SHEDEUR too. I forgot about that. Yep, that part. We can chat later if you want to. Amber, my thoughts. Need a special session time. That's the emergency link. God, I need your number and your DM me. Come on with it. Destin, something ain't right. Was it for, I know that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to see what they saying. I want to see tomorrow what they're gonna say. Tony has your email address. Tony, I got you. Yes, she does. I got you. But I think there's a way. Yeah, now there is a way to DM on YouTube. So definitely look at your app or update your app. Yes, you can have a DM between two. Yes, do that. I don't have that. See, you may have to update your YouTube app, Donna. Tony, give me your. Okay, Tony, can you give me? I don't have her number. I only have an email address. I only got an email address. But I'll switch out y'all email addresses. Your birthday today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Don't want to stir. Okay, I'll try if I not hit her up. Don't want to disturb her working. I'm off. Happy birthday, Amber. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Amber. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Amber. Can't wait to see what tonight. I can't wait too. But you already know what Ocho Cinco is going to say. He said he already knew that Deshaun Watson was going to win. He said, I don't want to tell you this, but I'm trying to tell you. Deshaun Watson's going to win, and you know him and Deshaun Watson are cool behind the scenes. But hey, I definitely want to see all the commentary tonight. All. But Amber, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I'm going to bust out in the Stevie Wonder version. Happy birthday, Amber. Sylvester's. All right, I'm going to let y'all go, okay? Happy birthday. Sylvester's, until next time, make sure you're going to get your notes, your drink, and your vest. Because we stay vested up. Over here, Tony Talks Vested Up, compelling sports. And Vesta, stay vested up. Stay vested up. We'll still see our boy SHEDEUR Sanders play. Stay vested up, y'all. Stay vested up. Thank y'all. Happy birthday to you. I tried to tell you now. Happy birthday, Amber. Amber love. Happy birthday. I spelled it wrong. Derek must have given Mary Kay Triple K some. God dang. Peter, go back to sleep, Peter. Peter, go back to sleep. It's something wrong with you, y'all. But hey, I want to play this one more time. What did Deshaun Watson? Oh, I still got here. What did he say on June the 11th? What did he say? And I'm gonna leave you on this.
It's every day, and so that's all I'm focused on is just being able to keep pushing forward and keep stepping forward. And if I keep, stepping forward and standing, 10 toes down, then I'll be good.
Deshaun, I know you said that you didn't have any doubts in your mind that you worried about never playing again, but I guess were there any doubts about if you would get another chance in Cleveland to be the starting quarterback?
No, and that's just from internal conversation. No, and that's just from internal conversation. No, and that's just from internal conversation. No, and that's just from internal conversations.
And the question was,
if you would get another chance in Cleveland to be the starting quarterback.
No, and that's just from internal conversations.
Have you thought about what you want to do since this is your last year of your contract? What do you want to be doing in 2027?
I don't know. I'm trying to play a full season.
All right, Vestas.